Alright guys, another trade recap. Today I ended up making $250 across all 40 of my accounts. And I'm just going to show you my reasoning behind the trade and why I ended up executing when I did. So let's break it down here. Make myself a little smaller. Here's the execution. As you can see here, we entered here and I ended up selling at these highs. And then I had runners all the way up to here, which was London high. And we ended up getting stopped out in profit a little bit. But this first trade made me, as you can see here, 250. This is my live account, and then I copy traded it across all these accounts here. And then I also have 5 top step accounts that you can't see. So, and this caused me to be able to take today. I was able to take a $20,000 payout on Apex, and then a $4,000 payout on Alpha Futures. So, pretty awesome. And let me just go. I'm just gonna break down what I was thinking, what was going through my head, and the reason I took those trades today. Look at this, 4 p.m. Why is it always at 4 p.m.? I need to go look and see what he tweeted. What? 2 days in a row, super candles at 4 p.m.? That's interesting. How big is that? Okay, yeah, there's some manipulation going on there. But whatever. We took a win today. We will. Millionaires can get rich. We just need some of the crumbs. Billionaires, mind you. Okay, go into market open. So first thing I like doing, like I said in my last video, is I mark out 930 and I mark out 950. And then I go in and kind of look what I'm targeting. On NQ, I was watching this low right here. And if you go to the higher time frame, as you can see, NQ was below these for this huge gap of this 800 point move the other day. So obviously, I want this big imbalance to be filled. And then on ES, we weren't touching that yet. So obviously, just thinking about logically, I wanted ES to take those lows out. Like I knew this was definitely, end of day like play, but I thought price would first manipulate higher before, like ideally we move higher before we move lower. So like we get like a retrace slash manipulation and then move lower. So we had London highs here on ES, and then we had London highs up here that I had marked out. So like I had this, but like look, this was already just from market open. Like that's around 180 point move. So that's like a pretty solid move. But my biggest target, what I saw here is like on NQ, we had these equal highs basically on the 15 minute, and then also we had this 15-minute gap right here. So that's kind of was my like 2 plays of the day. I'm wishing I just held all the way to this 15-minute gap and then got out, but really the play was this 15-minute gap. So what I saw in market open, I like looking at the 5-minute, and like if the 5 minutes just looking super choppy, I'm not going to take a trade. But here, as you can see, 5-minute comes down, sweeps this low. That's an SMT. ES doesn't sweep that low. Bang, right? Go down the 1 minute. Real simple entry day. The 1 minute, I'm watching it. I'm not seeing nothing. I'm just watching it basically just chop down, chop down, chop down, chop down. And I was watching here to see if this ever got inversed. I was watching this chop down, but then we get a break of structure here, and that's what I end up taking the trade off of. Put my stops down here. Had to run big stops, so I only entered with 3 micros, and then TP1 for like a 1-to-1, and then my second take profit was here. I ended up, when I moved my stops to break even, I moved them to this low right here and got wicked out, and then went back up, tapped this 15-minute, and then we displaced lower. So ideally, the play of the day today was obviously shorts. As you can see, like shorts was a better play, but I guarantee you a lot of people got chopped out in this price. Like they probably saw this leg, break a structure, entered, and then, I mean, if you entered off this break of structure, I guess, I mean, you would have printed. But I really think people would have entered off this. Boom, tap that 15-minute. We break this, and then you would have got manipulated there. I don't know. It's just super choppy delivery. ES was also ES off the entry would have been the better play. Could have entered here. Targeted. I mean, we never hit that high. So like, but I don't know. ES could have been the better play, but I liked NQ. I liked how it was moving. I liked displacement off that liquidity that we swept. We swept those lows out. Then we had solid solid displacement. And then also, if you look at this little 5-minute candle here, rip through that, you know, enter here to here. Shoot, if you're crazy with it, here, and then just, I guess, set your stops pretty tight. But that's the trade I ended up taking today. Small win. If I closed my whole position, I'd have been up like 450 on the day, but just closed out two minis here, 2 micros here. I closed for 250, and then I was holding to here for like probably been like 600-700 total. But end up getting stopped out break even. Solid day. End up giving me a payout, so can't argue. Glad I was correct on my bias. The bias was obviously 100% these 15-minute equal highs right here on NQ was the play. And just like rebalancing this leg and then going lower. So happy with this trade. Caught a little retrace. And yeah, guys, that's the recap for the day. Something simple. This weekend, I'm going to make some videos going a little more in-depth on my strategy and a little in-depth on like what I'm looking for. But today, what I really saw was really those 15-minute highs or just going lower. And I wasn't going to take trades lower unless we had some kind of manipulation to the upside. So I ended up taking a trade with the manipulation leg because little SMT, little print higher. I 100% thought this one to get taken out London highs here, but we didn't. But that's fine. As you can see, they're doing some suspicious stuff with this candle, but hopefully y'all had a winning day as well. Stick to your rules. I only take one trade a day. If I lose, I get off. And yeah, just be disciplined in your trading. Otherwise, you know, choppy days or bad days can really blow accounts. And like when you're just in eval jail and you're just always trying to get back on, you know, express accounts, it's not a good mental space to be in. So, all right, guys, that's going to be the full recap for today. Sorry for not being super cracked. I'm in a mad deficit right now and I'm really tired, but I'm going to keep pumping these videos out, keep pumping out the TikToks, keep pumping out all the content, and hopefully I can help y'all in your trading journey and help y'all become more successful, more profitable. Let me know in the comments anything you want to make videos on. I'll definitely check them out.